Hello Tony, it's Jake here from Adelaide Vehicle Centre. I just wanted to take a quick video here of the Caprice that we're looking at, since you're obviously in Northern Territory. So we'll start on the inside and I'll just go over the features of your new Caprice. Starting off here, we've got the transmission, which is a 6-speed automatic transmission. Obviously drives like an auto, but you can control the gears manually as well, just by shifting to the side. So you go up in gears just like this and down in gears like this. Otherwise just drive it like an automatic. There's an electric handbrake on this car, so you just make sure your foot is on the foot brake and you just push the button to take it off and pull the button to put it on. There's parking sensors all around the car as well, so they're going to beep when you get close, like maybe if you're parking in a car park or backing up against the wall, they'll beep to let you know that you're getting a bit closer, and eventually faster beep, so that way you're not going to damage the car. If the beeping does annoy you, you can just turn them off just like this. There's buttons here also for park assist and traction control as well. If you just move up here, you see it's got dual climate control on the air conditioning. So you see this side could be set to say 17 degrees, and if the right side wanted to be warmer, you could set this one to 27, just like that. Otherwise you just click zone here and they'll both be set to the same. The fan speed here, really simple to work out, and they've got an awesome display as well, which is all touchscreen. So I'll just show you here. You can go home and click now playing, so this is going to play the radio station. By the way, this car comes standard with Bose speakers, so you see on the front left there, Bose speakers, so that's got an awesome sound system if you listen to your own music or whichever you like. So you can use the touch screen to choose which radio station you like. It also has maps, so satellite navigation. This shows you where you are and which sort of roads you can take. So if you're somewhere you're not familiar with, you're not going to get lost, and you're going to save time as well when you put in the destination, just like that. It's also got Bluetooth, of course, so on the steering wheel here, you can answer and hang up calls, so that's the only legal way really that you can do it in Australia, so that's really good value. There's a sunroof up the top here which goes all the way back, just like that. I like to just have it open to have some light show through. You can just close it all like this. There's also the tilt option on here, so just some air will come through like that and keep you really cool. There's airbags all around the car, so it's really safe. There's on the curtains as well on the passenger side, and notice how it's got a sort of carbon fibre look to it and a bit of a white look there as well with some leather. I think that's about it for the features inside. We'll just drive out into the light and I'll show you underneath the bonnet as well. Tony, just noticed one of my favourite features I reckon on this car, and it's the heads-up display. So it actually shows you in the windshield here the revs of the car and the speed, even the speed limit, which is just so awesome to have. Like, you can focus more on where you're going and see the speedo just here in your distance rather than looking down all the time. Maybe the steering wheel might be in your way if you're a bit taller. There's also electric seats. Of course, being in the Caprice, it's very luxury style. I mean, there's so many different ways that you can move this thing. It's really handy. There's also seats settings as well, so you can actually preset it, number 1, number 2, number 3. So each driver, you know, has their own way of sitting. Hop on out. I'll show you underneath the bonnet as well. Hydraulics, which is really handy. So this car obviously fitted with the V8 engine. One thing, I'm from Adelaide Vehicle Centre, we have a structural guarantee, so we guarantee the cars haven't been in any accidents where the structural integrity of the vehicle has been affected. So it's really important we look out for these bolt heads here, make sure the paint's all fresh on each panel. You can check in the doors as well. If you do see paint chips on here or they look a little bit curved, then it's a key indicator they've had the part off of the car, and they'd only really do that for an accident repair. V8 engine's going to be really good for you doing lots of highway Ks out in Northern Territory, plenty of power. lights here at the front look great. There's fog lights as well. There's automatic settings, so you don't have to worry if you're going to turn them on at night time, or if you leave the car with the lights on, they're just automatically going to be on and off. Moving around to the side of the car, it's got awesome alloy rims here. It's just look great on the Caprice. Notice they've got a bit of chrome trim as well, which looks awesome on the car. There's also a side intrusion bar, so this one goes through the doors here, and it's a safety feature, so it helps to actually push the car away if you're in side impacts, rather than just crumpling the doors. Proximity key, so it's a push to start button. Sorry, I could show you that one after, but the idea is proximity key. You can just have it in your pocket the whole time, or in your bag. Walk up to the car, push this button to lock the door, or push this button to unlock it, and then just jump in and use the push button, so you don't actually have to take the key out of your pocket. Just show you in the back here. Another awesome feature that you get on the Caprice is actually screens in the back here, so if you put a DVD in, you can play some headphones and your rear passengers can watch movies, and yeah, very luxury style of the Caprice. I think the leather seats are awesome with the stripe down the middle. It's really awesome car. So just move to the back. Here's your reversing camera and the reversing sensors. Twin exhaust on each side. I'll just open the boot for you. So again, heaps of space in the Caprice. You notice it goes down and across as well, so there's plenty of space here. The battery's just in the back, which powers the car. Also in this car, great value, knowing that you've got a full-sized alloy rim in there. It's untouched, hasn't even been used at all. Still got the sticker on it. So just walk around this side as well, have a look at the paintwork of the car. I think it's in awesome condition, and you'll be very happy with your new Caprice. Just want to show you this other feature of this car. And this is my favourite one. If you're just inside getting changed, or you're doing grocery shopping, you can lock the car, hold this arrow button for about 3 seconds, and it's actually got a remote starter, so it's going to start up by itself. The aircon's going to be cool, or the heater's going to be warm. Just a great feature, and it works from a while away too, so even when you're inside getting changed, ready for work, or yeah, doing your grocery shopping, you can just start the car like that. Walk on up to the car, press unlock. Notice the button here, the proximity, so that's just going to lock the car by pushing it. I'll unlock it by pushing again. Just jump in. I think we can get a close up here of the heated seats, since they're leather. Obviously, one push of the button is going to make it really be working for you, or just one or two if it's to whichever you like. Might be a little bit hard though if the car's off. Push button just here. Makes it really easy to start the car up once your foot's on the brake. Just like that. Reversing camera, so you can obviously tell when you're backing up against the wall or parking. Also notice as you turn the steering wheel, it's actually going to show you where you're going to end up, which is just so handy if you're trying to get in between the lines of a park or right up to your trailer. Just like that. Alright, so that's it for this one, Tony. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll send this link to you shortly, and we'll be in touch after that.